Hey Taurus, welcome to February. I'm Tamil. If you're new here, I am the founder of Overflow, and every month I channel oracle messages for the collective and the Overflow community at large, which is you. And then after that's over, we go into the sanctuary and we go a little bit deeper into the reading and talk about relationships, career and finances, your mind, heart, and spirit. If you've been wanting to join the sanctuary, it is a closed portal right now, but you can get on the wait list for when we reopen next quarter. However, if you're joining Rebirth, our 12-week immersion program that starts February the 1st, you will get access to the sanctuary through 2021. So you'll be able to join us immediately. Let's get into it. We're using a new deck this month, the Threads of Fate Oracle, the Shadow Edition. I just got it and I thought it would be great to kind of guide us through the retrograde, Mercury retrograde. So let's see what you get, Taurus. For your strength, trust. Looks like there's some butterfly medicine here. So trusting the path, trusting how things are unfolding, not trying to emerge from the cocoon before it's too soon, or the chrysalis, being patient and waiting that things are working out for your good, that what you put out into the universe is coming to you, and you're becoming who it is that you have to be to live into that vision, right? Challenges the universe. And that, I feel like, is the timing thing, right? Your challenge is not knowing that you can't control everything, knowing that you don't know exactly how everything is working out. But bottom of the deck is get creative. Like, you do have some sense of you're co-creating with the universe, right? So if you're feeling like you're just sitting back and waiting and there's nothing that you can do, there's always something that you can be doing to either contribute to your joy, to get like your own juices flowing, to set some intention, get rooted in ritual. Yeah. See what the book says. I gotta find it because it's not numbered. So all right. This card indicates a time where letting go of your human thinking and having faith will serve you. People can confuse surrender and trust, lumping them into the same idea. However, these are different things and require different parts of us. Surrendering often feels darker and like you're submerged, unable to see the light at the end of the tunnel. Its lesson is a teaching in rebirth. The rebirth can only happen when you surrender to winter without expecting spring to come around. It is a lesson in adapting. Trust is a more intuitive process. There is an element of vision, of knowing what is possible, of seeing the potential and trusting you will get there when you don't know how you will. It is trusting that the universe will provide the resources and illuminate the path if you show up for it. Reflect around how you can, reflect around your history with trust. Do you have evidence of how trusting can bring about magical solutions? If not, at what point of the process do you usually give up? And so this actually isn't a butterfly, which is interesting. It's a moth, so I'll go ahead and read the moth medicine. Like butterflies, moths begin as caterpillars and through the process of chrysalis become their final state. As you can guess, they carry the spirit of transformation, but they also carry a lot of lunar energy as well. So that full moon in Leo, especially with this medicine of like getting creative, allow that to spark within you. The full moon is right before February starts. on the 28th, a few days after that full moon. Kind of see what ideas are being dropped into your spirit and then show up for that, even if they don't quite make sense. One of the best guesses that science has on why moths are attracted to light is because they use something called transverse orientation to navigate, which means they stay at a fixed angle from the moon to orient themselves. We have come to trust and not question the moon cycles the same way the caterpillar doesn't question the cocoon. Call on moth as a teacher of trust. And when you're sure about something, Taurus, you're patient, right? You're there, but it is honestly feeling like a little bit more of an impatience than anything. But let's look at what the universe card is teaching. As your challenge, this card asks you to fully trust that there is a plan for you and that you have the support of the unseen. So don't just trust in yourself, right? Trust in your guides, trust in your ancestors, and go back and revisit, like, how have they shown up for you in the past? There are forces that play much larger than you could imagine. Surrender to that which you cannot control and trust in the idea that spirit is always orchestrating what is most needed. This card may come at a time when a cycle or a trial is also coming to a close. So that's beautiful. So if you're like getting frustrated or feeling like you're about to give up, this kind of feels like don't do that, because like literally it's almost time. Phrase any what if questions in a positive way. What if this is going okay? What if this is exactly as it should be? Sometimes we become paralyzed in the practical world because we are waiting for spirit to show us the way. And obviously paralyzed is ableist, so sometimes we become stuck, right? However, the universe co-creates with us. We must be empowered as humans in this dense reality to show up for what we want and trust that spirit will do the same. If you are someone who is always waiting for signs, take a break from that and trust in yourself as well. So get creative. If you don't really see how something could happen, look at what you have. See if you can work with what you have until it's exactly what you want. Start doing things. Get creative. Show up, work, co-create, and allow the other pieces of the puzzle to start to take shape. But there is a very initiatory ask from spirit for you in the month of February, Taurus. Okay, so let's get into your reading.